Studies have shown that reducing negative talking by 50% does more good, is more effective than increasing your positive talk by 50%. So the less negative talking you do, you get more results, is more effective than increasing your positive talking by 50%. When I heard this the first time, I had to ponder on that statement. But think about it. If we go ahead and eliminate all negative talking, let's say you are able to eliminate all negative talking by 100%, do you have any need to do any positive talking? Think about it. If you can eliminate all your negative talking, there's no need to do any work being positive or doing positive thinking or talking, because the fact that the negative thinking and talking exists is the limiting beliefs, is where limiting beliefs come from. Limiting beliefs is nothing but empowering, repeating, reaffirming limiting beliefs, negative beliefs. Affirmations basically is just using words, saying words. You say the words enough time to now affect the way you think. And the way you think is what controls the way you feel. The way you feel, which is your state of being, is what produces the results that you get. So somebody put it in a beautiful way. It says, you can talk without thinking, but it's impossible to think without words. But I put it this way: you can talk without thinking things through, which is what is the cause of all the problems in the world today, in relationships, in families, at work, in business. It's all about people talking without thinking things through. Have you heard or noticed when somebody said, "Oh, why did I say that? I wasn't thinking." But that word, which is like a bullet, has already gone out. And especially in the cases of relationships and marriages, love relationship, parent-child relationship, family to family, uncles to aunts, to nieces to nephews, to all kinds of relationship, father-son, father-daughter, father, mother-son, mother-daughter, sister-in-law, brother-in-laws, every relationship, all relationships, everything. You get the idea. We talk without thinking things through. Oftentimes, that's what causes a great percentage of the problems. So try working, don't even try. Work on your affirmations, work on the words you say. It's not a gimmick, it has nothing to do with your religious affiliations or belief system and this and that. Affirmations is tools for helping you become aware not only of the thoughts that you're thinking, because thought is internal, is spirit, is inside, it's not seen in the physical, while speech is, when expressed, is in the physical, is seen, is heard. And speech, once it's out, is sound, and sound is one of the 5 physical senses, so it's physical. So affirmations help you craft your thought, become aware of your thought, and once you control your thought, you are completely in charge of your feelings, and you are aware, you are observant, you are alert. And once you observe your feelings, you pretty much created the outcome of your life. Why don't you just give it a try? Try affirmations and see what kind of results you get. Try it for one day. I had a beautiful day at work today. This lady, this patient of mine, was very anxious. And before I could do her PET scan, she was already freaking out. She was almost in tears. So that triggered something in me out. And I asked her, after a couple questions, I played my affirmations video for her, one of my affirmations audio on YouTube for her. And I don't even need to say much. You don't have to take everything I say. You don't have to even believe me. I'm not saying it for you to believe me. I'm saying it for you to check it out for yourself. You try it out for yourself. The results, what you do with the affirmations in your life is what's important. I could care less anything else that happens. It's not about me. I've already seen results. I'm a very happy person. I'm a very peaceful, happy, centered, balanced person. And I've worked on myself with affirmations. But whatever is going on in my life is not as important as what's going on in your life. It's not as important as what affirmations can do for you. Why don't you find out what it can do for you? Somebody recently was asking me, like, okay, so where do I start? To answer that question, where do I start, is to say, where are you now? Where you are now and where you want to go is where you start. Where do you want to go? What do you want to affect in your life? What's the most important thing in your life that you want to change? Is it happiness? Is it you want to pass your exam? You want to get a nicer body, shed some pound, or be in your ideal weight? You want to drive a certain car? You want to live in a certain neighborhood, a certain house? You're going through financial situation, job, and work. You're looking for work. You want to get promotion, to elevate. Whatever, where you are is more important and more critical. What are you trying to change? Why don't you try affirmations? Try doing more of talking about what you want rather than what appears in the physical universe, in the world. Instead of talking about what senses dictate to you. Yes, logically it's correct that things are hard, that things are difficult, that this and that, and things that are not working at you. And life is, okay, let me tell you a story. There's this priest that wanted to learn from this yogi master. He heard about this yogi master that he had wisdom and knowledge about life. And this priest wanted to find out the meaning of life, what life is. So he went on this quest to look for this yogi masters, went on a long journey, trekked and trekked. So he finally found this yogi master, and he said the yogi master was very impressed that this man came all this far to see him. So when the priest asked the question, what is life? What is the essence of life? So the yogi master said, life is like a flower, a jasmine flower floating on an ocean of gentle breeze. So the priest said, what? That's not what I was told in the monastery. They said life is hard, it's difficult. You have to work hard. You have to toil and struggle and before you get anything in life. So the yogi master said, just laughed and said, that is their life. So life is what you make of it. When I was growing up, I heard this story that life is what you make of it. But I didn't understand it. It didn't dawn like it has dawned now. We basically make our lives by the words we say, by the way we think, by the things we affirm. When you affirm sickness, you attract sickness. When you affirm lack, you attract lack. When you affirm difficulty, when you say you were stupid, you will speak to your children like that you will amount to nothing. You are difficult, you are hard-headed, you are stubborn, you are not bright, you are dumb, you are stupid. Whatever words you affirm to other people. Sometimes parents use those words to control their kids and to take away power from their kids. And that is no good because you were really taking the child's possibilities. And especially when this child are under the age of 7, you are not really doing good to a child, speaking to a child like that. So using affirmations to craft the words we say to reduce the negative thought process can help immensely, tremendously. Why don't you practice it? Use affirmations. Download my free affirmations. Download a lot of goodies. Bundle affirmation cards, affirmation audios. click the link in my bio. They have the free affirmations and put them to test. Start going to work for yourself. Just try it in a 24-hour period and tell me how your result. You see changes right away. The way you feel changes right away. Your mood swings right away. The changes is instant. It's instant. Like I say, this example I use a lot is if you're working out, if you're starting a physical exercise program, the first day you go to the gym does not produce a toned body. The first day you hit the gym, you sow the seed for a toned body. You plant the seed. Now the seed, a toned body has a gestational period. So you follow the rules of exercise, the laws governing exercise, you get the result. Same thing with affirmations, same thing with things that are not tangible. When you start using affirmations, you've planted a seed, you've started a journey, you've sowed seeds that go straight into growth and germination and producing results. So you be patient, learn and become competent in the use of affirmation, and observe the laws of growth, or the law of sowing and planting and growing, and sowing and receiving, but planting and growth. Follow nature's law. Observe the plants around you. You plant a flower today, the flower matures over time. Same thing, use affirmations. There's a time period for when things that you affirm to come to manifestation. Manifestation, that's another big word. I'll go into manifestation maybe at another time. But for right now, download my affirmation, my free affirmations. Go to the link in my bio, join the community, learn how to use affirmations, try it for yourself. Then you tell me if affirmations work or if they don't work. Check it out for yourself. Tell me your results. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is Ike signing out.